How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on my channel. Also, if you guys would head over to Twitch, follow me there at Douglas447. I stream there at least once a week, whether it be for Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Destiny 2, or anything else. I have suggestions for to do so. I'm going to be starting to do some Resident Evil 8 streams over there, so make sure to head over there. And we're going to be talking about Fear the Walking Dead Season 6, Part 4, Episodes 11, 12, and 13. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out Parts 1, 2, and 3, make sure you guys go ahead and do so. All you guys got to do is either go to the playlist for TV shows, they'll be in there, or you can use the search engine, type in Fear the Walking Dead. You guys can check out those past videos. And we're just going to be going through what I thought were some really cool highlights of episodes 11, 12, and 13, and giving my overall score of what I think of the show with these 3 episodes currently. I will have a part 5 covering episodes 14, 15, and 16. I'll have a separate score for all 3 of those videos and kind of how I thought season 6 kind of wraps up. And then I'll have a overall score of the entire season of season 6 and how I feel of what we're supposed to be getting for a season 7. So let's jump right in. These are my thoughts and opinions and my review for Fear the Walking Dead season 6, 11, 12, and 13 episodes. So first of all, this in episode 11, we finally get to see and explore an underground bunker that is controlled by this group called the Holding. So it is a brand new faction that we get introduced to, and we finally figure out who is leaving these paint signs called The End of This Beginning, and they've been all over the place. They've been in season 5 and throughout season 6, and I think that was really cool that we get another faction in this season and in this show. A bunch of references to Nick's and Madison's deaths. I'm still not sold on the whole thing where Madison is dead. This show keeps saying, yes, she's alive, no, she's not, yes, she's alive, no, she's not. It's kind of sad that it wasn't Madison that saved Morgan from being killed off, potentially, at the end of season 5, and instead it was somebody else. But, you know, the oldest saying is like, if your character doesn't die on screen, if the audience doesn't see you die on screen, there's a chance that you're still alive. We've seen Travis, we've seen Nick, we've seen a bunch of our favorite characters get killed off on screen. John Dory got killed. But Madison, it's implied that she's dead, but implying that a character is dead doesn't necessarily mean that they're dead. There's been tons of movies and shows where characters are implied to be dead and they're not, and they just show up. So I'm hoping Madison is still alive because she technically isn't dead in my critical logic of how a character is supposed to die. We also get to figure out that the Holding are the people that are those that are attacking places. They are responsible for attacking Tank Town towards the earlier days of season 6, and they plan to attack and kill all other civilian outposts and military outposts. Basically, the Holding are a bunch of nutty fanatics, especially their leader Teddy. They just want to be the only people alive left while the rest of the world turns into zombies and burns, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to make that reality happen. Towards the end of episode 11, the Holding bunker is burned, not destroyed. Some of the people are still alive and remain, and they especially want Morgan's safe house, safe zone, safe complex, or whatever, to be destroyed. And the Holding leader Teddy and Alicia end up meeting this episode. Did a lot with Alicia's character. I'm happy that we're getting a lot more of her. She kind of feels like she's been pushed to the sidelines with season 5 and 6, but I'm happy that she's finally getting to have like some sort of character arc. Season 4, 5, and 6 kind of has been focusing a lot on Morgan, and I'm happy that we're finally getting a lot more depth and interesting character arcs with other characters like Alicia. And also at the end of episode 11, Teddy has plans that he wants to try to turn Alicia to work for him to destroy Morgan's safe zone from the inside out. Diving into episode 12, it shows that Grace may or may not die from radiation. She was introduced in season 5, and she was working at that chemical plant, and she's full of radiation. And she ends up giving birth to her daughter Athena. And it was kind of a sad moment. Before Athena's death, it showed a possible future of all of our characters and the settlements, which I thought was pretty cool. Really interesting color choice with all these pink flowers. You know from the beginning of the episode that everything going on in this pink flower world is not real. You know that for a fact. But I liked the fact that Grace got to see her daughter in this pink, unconscious mother heaven sort of thing. Um, until the very tragic and sad ending, shocking twist turn that I didn't see coming. I honestly thought Grace was gonna die. I never once while watching this episode had the thought that, you know what if the baby dies? What if Athena dies? And sadly, it did die. Athena did die. And it was kind of a gut wrencher. And it was really sad because they also launched episode 12 on Mother's Day here in 2021. And I just thought, wow, they really hit the whole Mother's Day thing really hard. And then with episode 13, June ends up meeting her father-in-law, and I thought that was really cool. And it was an interesting way in which they meet up. And also the father-in-law, JD, also knows the leader of the holding, Teddy, personally, so I thought that was pretty cool. The episode also has several tie-ins with the main show, mentioning Negan and Rick and how people in Fear the Walking Dead, they want to leave, go to Virginia, and put a stop to Negan and his plans and kill him. And at the end of episode 13, Dory, the father-in-law of June, ends up joining Morgan's group to help to defeat Teddy and fight the holding forces. So overall, it's been a couple interesting episodes. They really did some cool things with establishing the holding, this brand new faction that's been around for a while, just doing evil things. Some new characters like Teddy and Dory. Possible future of what's going to happen in season 7. The whole incident with Grace and Athena was one of the highlights of the entire trilogy of episodes that I'm reviewing. I'm just these episodes, they're killing characters off, they're introducing new ones. There's just tons of crazy stuff going on, and I'm really enjoying Fear the Walking Dead. I haven't really been all this excited for Fear the Walking Dead since the end of season 3. Fear the Walking Dead season 4 was kind of cool. 5 was decent. 6 was just tons of action, tons of character moments. Characters getting killed off, even though there's some that are getting killed that I don't personally think they should be getting killed off, but they are. I'm having a blast. I do feel though like the show's starting to run out of steam because they are like killing characters off and they introduce new ones and they're only around for a few episodes and they kill them off. I feel like season 6 probably should be the final season, just because I feel like, okay, Morgan has this settlement now, and I feel like season 7's gonna be weak. Like, season 7 needs to make it where Madison comes back, and there's one final group or villain or something, this massive horde that they have to fight. Like, seriously, when you think about it, Fear the Walking Dead, and The World Beyond, they're shows that needs to end. There comes a point where, okay, you can only do so much with zombies, and it has to come to a conclusion before you get audience burnout. And me, as a fan of Fear the Walking Dead, especially for the first 3 seasons, I'm starting to get fan fatigue, audience burnout, and although season 6 has been really awesome, I think season 6 should be the final season. We are getting a season 7 confirmed to be coming out hopefully this fall based on what goes on with COVID. They're already writing and starting to shoot some of that stuff. So hopefully it stays on course and COVID doesn't screw up the plans for that. But I'm really not excited for season 7. Like, I guess I'll be excited based on how episodes 14, 15, and 16 pan out. I try to stay away from leaks and spoilers of what's going to happen. I don't even watch the episodic trailers at the end of every episode. I want to be shocked and surprised. I think season 6 should be the end. and it would be a perfect way to literally end the saga of this show. This show had a really good start. Season 4 and 5 have kind of done some interesting things, and everything panned out. Season 6 has kind of brought things back to its roots, kind of like with Season 3. And I'm hoping that the show continues to do great. Episodes 11, 12, and 13 are not bad. They're not like amazing or spectacular. They're good to great. So based on that, I'm going to give the show currently an 8.5. It's doing good. Am I excited for how the show's going to end? Yes. Am I excited for how this season's going to end? No, not really, because the fact that they killed off the Ranger Evil Lady, Virginia, I believe is her name, when they killed her off so quickly in this season, I'm just like, okay. And the holding is a cool concept, but I don't find them to be a threat. Like, the show keeps telling us the holding evil faction group has this master plan to wipe everybody out and whatnot. And I'm like, that's great, but they've been saying that for like almost 6-7 episodes, almost half of this season. And I'm just like, I'm still waiting for something to happen. Like, I want to see the holding actually do some terrifying things. Besides just, like, blow up some gasoline fields. Like, I want them to, like, do something that makes me hate them or be afraid of them as an audience member. And currently, they're just not much of a threat as past villains and past groups or zombie hordes. So, yeah, there's some room for improvement. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This has been my review for episodes 11, 12, and 13 of Fear the Walking Dead Season 6. Look forward to part 5 of Season 6 coming out soon. That'll cover episodes 14, 15, and 16. And hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys.